Hey guys, welcome to the Video Game Attic. Today I'm going to do a updated game room tour, and so welcome to VGA's arcade here. I'm just going to do a quick sweep through of what we got first before I start explaining everything. Lots of stuff. It's basically overflowing in here right now. I'm out of room. I'm officially out of room. There really isn't anything that I can do here. But first I got my Galaga machine, and it's got a 60-in-1 board in it. I could set it to just Galaga if I want to, so that's pretty cool. There really isn't much to say about that. It explains itself. It's awesome. I love Galaga. And there's a PlayStation 2 steering wheel there. And on my first set of consoles down here, there's this is a switchboard that switches between all the consoles on this side of the room. But here's all my Sega consoles. I have Sega Saturn, Sega Master System, the Genesis, and the Dreamcast down there. Yeah, and everything's just kind of thrown everywhere because I don't really have much room left. And on over here, I have this is all my come on, open. What the heck's going on? This thing is messing with me. Keeps latching itself. Anyway, it's hard to do open that with one hand, but this is all the Game Boy stuff, all the Game Boy games anyway. There's manuals in here, GBA games, regular Game Boy games, even the stupid Game Boy camera. So I got all that there. Then I have, this is a case with my Game Gear in it. That needs repaired, so I can't really play that much. I got a bunch of SNES manuals here. This is all a mess right here. I don't have anywhere to put it. This junk is kind of, this box has kind of become the catch-all junk, but it's supposed to be for mobile stuff. A lot of mobile consoles are in this box. Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. There's a couple regular Game Boys back here. One of them is actually modded to have a backlit screen. And I got some miscellaneous Acclaim controllers. 2 Game Boy Advances. This is my Game Boy Advance SP right here, which is my favorite mobile console, I think. Oh, and my Game Gear's in here. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, in here is my Sega Nomad. Never mind. I thought I put it's a Game Gear case, but my Nomad's in there. This is my DS, Nintendo DS. Got a few games in there. That's pretty much turning into a junk drawer. Unfortunately, it's not junk, but it's just a catch-all drawer. And then down here, even though it's a mess, I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Hold on. Maybe I should organize it a little bit. There's a lot of AV cables in here. But I have the Wii, the Nintendo Wii, and the PlayStation 2 hooked up here through component cables on this JVC TV, which is really awesome looking. For a CRT with components, this is awesome. But yeah, that's my Wii and my PlayStation 2 Slim over there. And then I got my Pac-Man clock up here next to my NES Classic Edition box. And then up here I have this weird, I don't even know what brand it is, and it's all dusty and has cobwebs on it. I don't have time to clean. But this is my programmable whatchamacallit SNES controller. It actually has real arcade micro switches in this part, but the buttons are kind of stupid. But apparently it's programmable, and I have no idea how to program it. I don't even know who makes this. So if anybody has any light to shed on this controller, please let me know. And that's my super scope sensor. And I got just a little decorative light here, fiber optics here. And then this is my big gun 32-incher that I stream from all the time. This has a video out, composite out, and it goes into my capture card, which is down there. Of course, my stuff isn't hooked up, but all these loose wires are for my computer. And then I got a custom PlayStation 2 flip-top case that's blue, and you can't even find this case anymore. But I rebuilt this PlayStation 2, put FreeMC boot on it, and it's pretty awesome what I can do with that PlayStation 2. And over here, I have my trusty, dusty as hell, TurboGrafx 16 with the Turbo EverDrive and the CD unit attached. That I've had since I was a kid, and my god, does this stuff get dusty fast. Trust me guys, I clean this once in a while, but geez, it gets dusty in here quick. Down here is, and this is just insanity down here. All kinds of PlayStation controllers, N64 controllers, you name it, I got it in here. It's just, there's a Sega Genesis 4-player adapter in here. My god, I really need to go through all that stuff. Some of the controllers might need repairs done to them, not sure, but that's a whole bin full of controllers and stuff I've collected over the years, or people just threw at me and gave me them. But I guess you can't have enough controllers because they go bad, but I fix them though. I can fix controllers, so that's not a problem either. And then over here, this is my Pioneer stereo system that I run mostly everything through. It's got a bit of a problem. As you can see, I have to have the balance turned all the way to the left. Not all the way, but almost all the way to the left for it to be actually equally balanced. I don't know what's going on. I think there might be some bad capacitors in this thing or something. I don't know, but I hope to either get it fixed or maybe get a different receiver. But I really love this receiver though, because I can switch this from this TV and the other TV too. So I can switch this and it'll be the Mario Kart. And then this is my Super Nintendo. So that's really cool. I really like how that's set up. And then over here, finally, is my Nintendo shelf. I got a boxed Super Scope. Well, it's not in the box. It's down there. But I believe that SNES, there is an SNES in that box with all the posters and the cables and everything are in that box. So I got probably about 4 Super Nintendo systems. That's how much I love Super Nintendo. But of course, like, this is just an extra copy of Mario Kart right here. And I got Obidus's box, Breath of Fire's box. I got Eye of the Beholder's box with all that manual. That's basically all the stuff I have boxes for. Mario 3, Tetris, Galaga, and Tengen Pac-Man there. And then I have Earthbound and Chrono Trigger up there in their own boxes for you-know-why. Right here is my first shelf of NES games, and as you can see, it's overflowing. I'm running out of room for NES games, but there's a lot of goodies in here, and I do have a list of what games I have online, so I'll put that in the description. Here's the second row of NES games, and that's also overflowing. I have the Game Genie for NES sitting here. So, and then of course the Super Nintendo. First thing in the Super Nintendo, which I gotta put this game back here. But this is the first row of Super Nintendo that is also overflowing. Jeez. Just don't have enough room. These are games I haven't cataloged yet that I just got. Some Looney Tunes games. Family Feud and Wayne's World. There was my Super Nintendo game Genie there. Secret of Mana goes there, and you probably think, how the hell do you pull out a game? Well, they're sitting in there so well that you can actually pull out one of these games and it won't hurt anything as long as you push the top one up. And it just works. I don't know how, but it just works. And then here's my second row of Super Nintendo. And it's also overflowing. Then down here I have all my N64 crap and miscellaneous shit. I got all my DS cases in here. This is a wreck. I gotta fix that. And then over here, this is even more a wreck, but this is my Sega / PlayStation / TurboGrafx shelf. I don't have very many Sega Genesis games, but I got a lot of good ones. I just got Asterisk, and so that's a good one. I also have, and Jesus, this is a mess. This is Master System, and all this is Master System carts right here. And these are some extra Genesis carts. I got Comic Zone on the top. Here's all my Dreamcast games, and this is the only Saturn game I have. And no, I didn't pay $5 for it. I wish. Let's see. Well, maybe that was $5. I don't know. Maybe I should go back to that store. This is all PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1 mixed mess. And unfortunately, I got in my TurboGrafx, I got PlayStation crap too, so that's gotta get up there. And here is wait, what's this cart? Oh, this is a broken Sonic Spinball. I don't know why it doesn't work. But anyway, here's all of my TurboGrafx 16 games. Yeah, just ignore the burned CDs there. This has kind of become a repair / sell bin, except for that Super Nintendo controller. I'm gonna repair that as soon as I can. There's some other stuff in there. There's a couple PS2s. One's a slim, one's a fat PS2. I got another fat PS2 over there that needs repaired. I can repair those as well. I can fix the lasers on them and all that needs done with them. And then over here is my Street Fighter 2 Turbo. It says Hyper Fighting Champion Edition. Like it's got an identity crisis, this game. But I restored this. Had to put all new buttons in and stuff like that. I don't know why some idiot put a Sega control panel overlay over this. I'm hoping to get this whole control panel redone, or maybe even put a new one on. But I redid the coin lights. All the coin mechanisms work. Yeah, the bezel, I could probably get a new bezel since somebody just took the original one and just cropped it. So I could probably have my friend Joe Sabo, I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name, I could probably have him print me up one that actually fits this 19-inch screen. So usually you don't see a Street Fighter 2 in a 19-inch screen, but the thing about Street Fighter 2 is that they were all conversion kits. So you probably will see some of them in 19-inch screens. So, and this one here, this is a custom-made marquee, but I don't want to show it because I really don't want to put my real name on the internet anymore. Because it has my real name on it and it says arcade next to it. But this is a standard, believe it or not, it's a standard old Dell LCD monitor that I put in here. And this is an Aladdin's Castle multi-game cabinet. So they used this cabinet in Aladdin's Castle arcades to put whatever game they want into it, like conversion kits like Street Fighter 2 or what have you. So the buttons here were all machine shopped. There was only 2 buttons in this machine on each side at first. So I had this all machine shopped in. And the same on this side. As you can see that they didn't quite fit right on this, but it just kind of worked, so I just kept it. Same here. But all new controls. This is a MAME cabinet, of course, since it's a multi-game. I just put MAME in it. Works really well. So that's, in a nutshell, that is my game room. So I hope you enjoyed the tour here, and thanks for coming to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I'm live streaming on there all the time, and I will see you guys next time.